Let me put the sugar in this. Alright, tonight's live is going to be for those of you who have already showed up, I'm making my coffee behind the camera. I'm making my pork ribs tonight and some sides. Hey girl, hey. What's up? Hey girl, hey. How's it going, loves? Let me heat this just a little bit before I add my creamer. Because, it's not hot enough. Because it had to sit on the little stand over there for a hot minute before I made it. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Hey, Cindy. Hey, Trish. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Chad. How are you? Good to see you. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, Melody. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Sue. Hey, Kenzie. What's up? Very umpire-y. Umpire-y? Thanks for sharing the live. Umpire-y. Umpire-y? Thanks for sharing the live. Portuguese mom, Johnny, be good. Let's see, Michelle, Melody, Tammy, Lainey, Summer, Becca, Debbie, Linda, Sherry, Tattoo Crazy, Brenda. I think I'm hitting them all. Krantz Creations in Nashville. How's it going? Hey, Debbie. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Kim. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Sandra. I just spit, girl. I'm sorry. Girl, bye. I don't want that on. Negatory. Let's get some. Hey, Sheila. Let's get some creamer, baby. Kit Kat, what's up? Break out that old creamer. Now, this morning, when I made my coffee that I was not able to drink, I think I may have put sugar in it and then walked away and got sidetracked, because that was the first time I had to heat it up, believe it or not. Walked away and got sidetracked, had to go change a diaper, come back, and was like, did I put sugar in my coffee? And put sugar in my coffee again. And then put my creamer in it, because it was really sweet this morning. I still drank what I could of it before it got cold and I gave up. Chad Daniel, thank you for the joy bean. Moxie Melanie, thank you for the heart me. Cheesecake was fantastic. I did a little taste test video too, FYI. Thanks for the star, Moxie Melanie. Hey, Marissa. Let me put this back in the Frigidaire. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. It's 10 minutes after 9. We are getting started good. There are almost 200 of you already in the room tonight. I'm letting you know right now, if we make it to 500K in likes and 500 shares, I will randomly choose one of you for a coffee mug giveaway tonight, okay? Top gifter of tonight's live. If you did not watch the video before I started my live, there was a prize reveal for top gifter. That little piece right there. That being said, you will get that and whichever volume of my cookbook you may or may not have. You know what I mean? That you may need. There you go. There you go. Hey girl, hey. Hey girl, hey. What's up? Alright, ready? Cheers. Cheers. So that cheesecake recipe, I got off the Book of Faces. It's not mine. But you use a candy bar of your liking, okay? Regardless of which kind of candy bar you use, you got to melt it down and it total at least a cup of chocolate to make a single batch, okay? That big cheesecake that you saw was a double batch, okay? But this, I'm giving you a recipe for a single. So you want 1 cup of chocolate. You want 1 cup of Greek yogurt. I used vanilla Greek yogurt myself. And then you want 4 eggs. Mix it together until it's nice and smooth. Pour it into your form. Put it into your air fryer at 300 degrees for 30 minutes. Cheesecake. Mock cheesecake. Now, if you're doing that, make sure as well, just like with any other cheesecake, if you've never made one before, here's your helpful hint. You must put a little vat of water up under the cheesecake in there somewhere. So in my little air fryer back here, I've got 2 little glass cups that I can sit in the bottom, and I put water in those. It needs the moisture. If you're going to do it, Miss Cajun, how are you, love? Thanks for my bubblegum blondie. Hey, Maddie in Kentucky. Hey, Christina H, how are you, love? Hey, Rose. If you're doing the oven, same thing. You need a pan on the shelf up under it with water in it. It needs that additional moisture to do its thing. Know what I mean, Geraldine? Hey, girl. Hey, Desiree. Hey, Linda. Donica, thank you for the bear. Good to see you. Cheers, baby. Cheers. Cheers. Now, listen. Let me tell you what I'm doing tonight. I have got these country-style pork ribs. Is her movie off already? Is that the credits playing? I'm trying to hear it. I think it is. Hold up 1 minute. Hold up and wait a minute. Now, she could just be showing out, but we about to find out. It's very easy for me to tell. Hey, Desiree, thank you. We've had no nap today. And she's been down since about 8:30. We've already had a boop-boop diaper, so I know that's not the case. So let's see what's going on with her movie. That's a fake cry. That ain't a real cry. That's what that is. It's not a real cry. Yep, look. There is only 2 minutes left of her movie. It's at the end. So all I have to do, I'm going to change the movie out is what I'm actually going to do. Nope. Girl, that's a fake cry. Movie has been restarted. The okie doke, baby. You made it with the swirled raspberry puree through it. See, so I want to do like a cherry or a strawberry. I think it'll be really, really good too. Girl, them fake cries will do you every time. Yes, so TikTok just notified that it is filtering comments. I'm letting you know. So if you make the same comment multiple times, it'll just letting you know. Rue is 2.5, so we're in a true 2.5-year-old phase right now. And she thinks she's supposed to get her way all of the time, and we don't do that. Not in this house. So learning boundaries for her recently has been very hard. Learning no for her, girl, it's really tough. See, I'm not a sucker for fake cry because she's child number 5. She is the youngest of 5 kids. So if you're new here, I have 5 kids altogether. Thanks, gentlemen. Love you, Minute. Good to see you. My kids are 2.5, 4-year-old, 21-year-old, 22-year-old, 27-year-old, and then grandboys are 6 and 8. I'm a grandpappy. So the Greek seasoning, yeah, she don't like that. The Greek seasoning that I like is the Kinder's, there's a Kinder's that's called the Greek Blend, but they were out of stock of it this time when I went to the store. They didn't have none left. So I got to figure something else out next round. But there's a couple of them that are decent, but I like my Kinder stuff. You know what I mean? Honey, yes, I know all the tricks. It's like, nice try. Try that on somebody else. Alright, so for these, I'm going to, as you may already know, I'm going to do these in the air fryer because, of course, why not? I do plan on doing her ear piercing, but I wanted to do it when she was much younger and do it, but it's like doctor's office setting when they do it mostly now. I don't go to like the mall pagoda thing. I don't like to do all that. Anywho, I could never find anyone to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till she's a little bit older when she's ready to say, okay, I want to have my ears pierced. And I'm going to take her and let her have her ears pierced at that point in time. So I'm not going to I know I did when I was younger. I have a single piercing in this ear. I have a double piercing in this ear. I went there. It was all good and cool and fine. No. Hey, girl, hey. And for a long time there, when the... hey. And for a long time there, when the old vid was round, they wouldn't do it anyways. You know, you had to be hygienic. You couldn't do that kind of stuff. So, a lot of places quit doing it for a while. Now, I have most of them won't let you in there unless you are of age. Because we went to take Beta to have her piercing done, and because she did not have the same address on her driver's license as I did, even though I'm one of her legal guardians, and she was 17, they needed me to sign for it, and they wouldn't do it. Like, they're that strict with it. It's wild. Dylan, thanks for the follow. Because I'm going to do it. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm still going to wait. I'm going to wait till she's old enough to decide. What if she decides she doesn't want her ear pierced, you know? And then I did something. I pierced her ear and she didn't like it. Now, that was back in South Kakalaki, and they do things a little bit different back over there. IJS. What's up? All right, listen. Goal for likes and shares. 500K in likes, 500 shares. That will submit one of you at random a coffee mug from my collection tonight at random. I will just randomly choose one of you, and you'll just randomly get one. Now, that being said as well, our top gifter of tonight's live will get your choice of whichever volume of my cookbook that you may or may not have, or maybe you need an extra copy to pass on to someone. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? And you get that beautiful mixer right there. IJS. So there you go. Now, country style ribs. Let's talk about this. Hey, Alanis. Oh. Alanis. Oh. Oh, poor Harold. Bless his heart. Poor Harold. Oh, skirt, skirt. Oh, here's a tissue for your issue, boo. Ba, ba, ba. Love you, mean it. Praying for you. Have a great evening. All right. And on to the next. Where is my EVOO? Crystal, we really did not get that much snow on this round. We got like a dusting, and then by an hour or so off of it, after it was like gone. It was like wet snow that melted as soon as it hit the ground. Belly, no. So Kleenex Kelly is a dimple dolly from the 1970s. She's a tissue box cover. So she's vintage. Girl, she's vintage. And we acquired her as a white elephant gift. And we've made the best of her and added her to the family. The babies are doing good. Okay, so new update. Bridget, thanks for the swan. So here's another update. I spoke with the head lady today at the preschool development center that Huxley needs to go and be evaluated in. We have set up an evaluation, and that will actually take place on Monday. I was like, oh, heck yeah, sure, absolutely. What time do I need to be there? So that is, like, fantastic news. Now, the rest of the day was kind of wah, wah. But that was great news for first thing this morning. So that is, I feel like, finally, you know what I mean? Now, it is as she explained, it is a 90-day process to go through everything, yada, yada, yada. And by the time we get everything done, we'll be near the end of the school year. So we won't get but like a month or so, maybe even only a couple of weeks worth in. But we can work on other things that we can do throughout the summer, and then we will start a more regular program whenever school time starts back next year. So that he starts getting adjusted to that frame of how things work and yada, yada, yada. And we start working on speech and get some speech therapy going and some OT go in and that kind of thing. So this will completely introduce all of this. And I am tickled. I am tickled because it has been crazy to Huxley doesn't learn like my other kids learn. You know what I mean? And have learned. So, occupational therapy, OT. Um, so I feel like it's going to be a good environment for him. It'll be him and just a couple of other kids. So that will be great. It's shorter days. For him when he does go. So, it's really good. Like I'm really tickled. Like I'm overjoyed that it finally has you don't know, like 2 years basically of trying to get something like this going. And it's like finally, you know what I mean? Wendy, I am tickled. Like I am tickled. Now, am I a little nervous? Of course I'm a little nervous. Because you know, that's dropping off a piece of my heart. You know what I mean? Oh, Waylon Smith, love you, mean it. Appreciate you being here. I appreciate that comment. I think the Fami in me is nervous. You know what I mean? And that's okay. And I'm gonna get through it because this is what he needs. But girl, I'm nervous. And they said it's fine. You can stick around. You don't have to leave. Let him get adjusted. Let you get adjusted. You know what I mean? So Huxley is older. Huxley just turned 4. So the advantage is, too, Huxley does not actually start school until not next year, but the following year. That would be his actual school start date because of the way his birthday falls. So this next school season, he wouldn't start because they only offer the 5K program. So he wouldn't start till the following year. So we have a whole year of this pre-K program to work with. They will also continue working with him once he's in 5K. So it continues on, which is even better. I'm tickled about that. So it's a lot of continued progressional work with him that he'll need. He needs the additional help. And I love it. You know what I mean? So, Lala, thank you, love. Look, I very rarely match my thoughts, period, anyway, so. Alright, these riblets, I put some EVOO on them, okay? And then I am going to sprinkle with some garlic, peel on it. But I'm tickled because I finally got, like I said, I've been waiting so long to get an actual response. And now finally to get, you know what I mean? It's fantastic. When we get to his first day of kindergarten, I think we will. Let's see. I'm looking because I want to see if I had something else. I really wanted to put, so here's the thing. I really wanted these to have a little bit of Greek seasoning on them tonight. That was my whole plan. But that didn't happen because I never found the Greek seasoning. So oh well. It is what it is. We're going to go with adobo. And we go hit it with that. Oh, thanks, Susie. Oh, Nana Sue Marie. Look, I know it's going to be a wonderful thing for him. I know it is. And it's going to be a wonderful thing for me, too, because he's going to be able to communicate with me. And, and he's going to be able to, we're going to be able to potty train that I have not been able to get done. You know what I mean? Because I have no communication. So it's all the way around is going to make a world of difference. Oh, FYI, guys, if you're new here, this is a home of love, light, and positivity on this live. We don't do negativity on this live. If this is not for you, you can scroll on. That's fine. If you don't want to see me on your feed, you can block me. That's fine too. But this is just a house of love, light, positivity. We close out the evenings together 6 nights a week normally to do meal prep for my family or folding laundry and catching up for the day and just chatting, singing a little bit, playing some music and dancing a little bit. Literally just an unwind for the day. A lot of us in the house here are stay-at-home parents. So stay-at-home moms and dads in the house. And, we all need a wind down. Most of our kids have finally gone down for the night, or are in the process at least, and we're just trying to chill for the evening and enjoy each other's company. So, yes, if you're here, you're family. That's the way I look at it. My Fami's family, that's what I call you, and I call out my Fami's family in prayer morning, noon, and night when I pray. So if you're here, you're family, and you're always being prayed for in this house. I am also an ordained minister. If you ever need my services, hotmessfami.com. I have my cookbooks, my coffee mugs, my tumblers, my cooking aprons, which mine is dirty currently. We're not going to discuss that. That one got dirty today after it had just been washed. All available over there. All available over there. Debbie, we're already working on some sign language. So, we are, we have more. I'm trying to get him to do thank you. What's up, Sean? How's it going? BBQ King, how's it doing? What it do? I'm about to make some, poke right here. You know what I mean? Not only is this a place of love, light, and positivity, there are a couple of things we don't discuss here. We don't discuss negative things, period. We don't discuss political things, period. Not my shtick, not my thing. I have an opinion, yes. You have an opinion, yes. Opinions are like booty holes. Some of us wash good and some of us don't wash enough. And it's not any of our decisions or any of our choices as to which one is right or wrong. Because we're all entitled to our opinions. Just keep your booty hole to yourself, okay? That's the way we roll. I am here for entertainment purposes. Now, if you cross over into my personal Facebook page and that kind of stuff, and you go over there and you get butthurt, that is on you. That is not on me. That is my personal stuff. I'm just telling you. So don't come, because that has quickly gotten a couple of people, You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Again, you're entitled to yours and I'm entitled to mine. You know what I mean? And that's it. That's the way we roll. So now listen, there is a fake page over on the Book of Faces. And if you're following it, you need to go make sure. My profile picture is this picture. I fixed it today for my Hot Mess Fami page. Ocean Mama, I believe that 1,000%. I have always been a believer in that. Let me tell you, growing up, my mama said, now I was in elementary school, and the reason I remember that it was elementary school, yes, and I don't chat on that WhatsApp app, or WhatsApp, I don't do that. I don't chat unless you book one with me through my website, hotmessfami.com. That's the only way I do chats. So, growing up, and I remember this clear as day, because I was in the elementary school where they were actually holding where you had to go and vote, you know what I mean? And so, we were on the way there that night, and something got brought up. My daddy said, my daddy that raised me, he said, so what you gonna do when you get in there? And she said, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell it so that they can hear it, because me, my brother, and my sister were sitting across the back seat in her Chevy Blazer. And she said, what I go behind that curtain and do ain't got nothing to do with nobody but me and the good Lord above, and what I do behind that curtain in that machine. That's all it got to do with. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. I was like, okay. So, and she said, what I do when I come out that booth, I'm not going to discuss with you, because it ain't got nothing to do with you, and we're not going to have an argument about that. And I was like, oh, so I grew up that way, and that's the way that's the way I stand. Now, if you ask me my opinion, be prepared, because I'm going to give it to you. But I will give it to you privately between us when you ask that. That's a whole nother story, though. I just ain't here for the hoo-ha BS. You know what I mean? I'm just not. I don't have time for it. Baby, I'm almost 45 years old. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hey, Ray. Hey, Shell. I got youngins to raise. I got more important things to worry about. You know what I mean? Bye. Bye. So tonight I am getting ready to throw these in the air fryer. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Now these are country style ribs. That's what these are. I have seasoned them up. I am going to spray my basket. Hey, girl. I am going to spray my basket with some EVOO spray. And I'm going to throw it in the air fryer to heat up just a few minutes. And then I'm going to come back and throw a couple of these in the basket. That's not how it's going down, okay? Hey, girl. JP, how's it going, love? Now, listen. Old Tickety Tack is doing his thing about doing its filters. So, understand, if you make the same comment multiple times, it may filter you out, and that has nothing to do with us. Not only that, watch, if your screen flashes, my mods may be answering you below. Look for it to say @ and your name, and they've answered you. They're answering you, because it may be a comment that I haven't seen. We're at almost 650 in the room. It's hard for me to catch everybody, because I only see like 2 comments at the time. Plus, if somebody's shared like 12 times, that's all I see is shared. So, I love you, I mean it. I'm not avoiding you. They just a lot in the house, baby, and that ain't a bad thing. Let me heat this, They just a lot in the house, baby, and that ain't a bad thing. Let me heat this, this on. This on. Temperature I'm going to do these on is 375. Alright, I'm going to let that heat up for just a minute, and then I'll grab the basket and bring it. Actually, I'll take this over to the basket and pop them in the basket. Duh. Work smarter, not harder. Yes, not only my mods, but my regular Fami family answer too. Thanks, Sharina. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Katie. Hey, Ann. We're all doing good. Hope you are. So, Denise, these are those country-style ribs. And what I do is I season them down and I'll air fry them now. And then for about 20 minutes. And then after I air fry them for 20 minutes, I will pull them out and coat them with a little bit of BBQ sauce. And pop them back in there for another 5 minutes and let it kind of, caramelize and do its thing on there. Ooh, baby. Make you slap your mama. And you better not do that. Scrumptious, baby. Christy, so I have natural body curl, Irish curl. Irish curl meaning that the longer it gets, it starts making ringlets about right here, okay? When you cut that off, it just turns into body. I don't have any curl left. So I was like, perm it, because I ain't messing with it. We're going to make life easy. So what's like every 8 to 9 weeks? I go and get the sides shaped up, perm out the top, good to go for another 8 to 9 weeks. And I get up in the morning and I do this and I'm good to go. Ain't that much to it. With a 2 and a 4-year-old, I ain't got time for no extra. You hear me? Before I cut my hair off, it was down to here. No, it was too much. It was too much. I got over it. I was just over it. Done. Absolutely not. No, I'm pulling haircut stuff out. I think either Sunday or Monday. One or the other. Dylan and Jason, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Fami family. Huxley's birthday was good. We keep things low key with Huxley because he gets overstimulated very easily, and big crowds overstimulate him very easily. So we have to kind of, like the Gunkles came over early and they did their birthday stuff around lunchtime-ish. You know what I mean? And then at about 4 o'clock, because the Gunkles had stuff to do the afternoon as well. Then about 4 o'clock, then we did cake and like his ice cream cake. And the other Gunkles back behind us, they came over and they did their gift with him. And we had ice cream cake and just kind of chilled. You have to kind of keep things lax. You know what I mean? And that's Huxley. Nana Sue Marie, you know it, love bug. I said 375, but it should be 380. So I'll change it to 380 when I go over there to put the stuff in it. But 380 at 25 minutes. But 380 at 25 minutes. Karen, thank you, love. Look, go make your little wish list. Go get yourself. Now, don't forget over there, like, my cookbooks are in box sets. My coffee mugs can be purchased in box sets. So you don't have to buy individuals. You could do box sets, too. There are some up and listed and available. Ain't nothing wrong with no chill birthday. You know what I mean? Chills, baby. Chills. So here's the thing with Huxley. Somebody said, did he eat cake? Huxley doesn't like sweets. He's never been much of a sweet person. He also eats very little meats. He will eat chicken nuggets and chicken tender, but it has to be like real chicken meat. He won't eat like the processed stuff. He's weird. Not weird. I mean, not weird like that, but he's weird. Fish sticks, and it can't be the cheap fish sticks. It's got to be the more expensive ones that's in the bag that you only get like 18 of. Tracy, you go to your web browser and type in Hot Mess Fami, my name here, hotmessfami.com. And when you do that, you'll click the Fami merch button. It'll show up over there. It's all categorized out as well over there. Because of course it is. It's a texture thing for Huxley too. Like, he only does crunchier and hard textures. He doesn't do soft textured stuff. Occasionally, I can get him to eat a green bean. Occasionally. But it's a big occasionally. Hey girl, hey Karen. Thank you, love. I'm glad you love it. Canna, Tanya, hey love bug, how are you? Thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate you being here. Oh, sorry, I touched my phone stand in this light. Now, he does like biscuits. He does like his biscuits. Now, the thing is with the biscuit, when you get, hey Andrew, when you get the biscuit and it's got like, you know, they get a little crustier on the outside, right? He picks the harder outside and eats only the interior of the biscuit, and he never eats the bottom crust at all, ever. Not interested. So that is one of that bready is one of the only softer things he'll eat. Hey, Terry and Ruby, how's it going? All right, let's turn around and go this direction. I'm gonna bring you over here to where the air fryer's at. Now I got to up this. I gotta up this temp. So I'm gonna up the temp to 380. And we're going to time it for 20 minutes because I want the last 5 to put my, doggone it, I hit the wrong thing. I want the last 5 to put my sauce on. Stupid thing. 380. 380, baby. 380. 380, baby. Do it to it. Yes, that's what we want. Y'all, my, oh, D, thank you, thank you. I'm so excited for you to get it. It is cold here. When I tell you it is cold here, the thermometer outside my window never really climbed over 20 degrees today. Last time I looked, it was like 16 degrees. It's cold. I might have to do this. I don't know. Can I get them all in here? I might be able to squeeze them all in here without. I don't like them to touch, personally. I want them to have a little bit of room for it to kind of, you know, aerate around them. I'm not going to put no more in here. Do you talk to yourself? I talk to myself. I answer myself, too. Aerate around them. I'm not going to put no more in here. Do you talk to yourself? I talk to myself. I answer myself, too. Welcome to Fami Life. Here we go. Start. Do your thing. Up the fan. I'll see you in 20 minutes. Hey, girl, hey. Let's turn around. Let's see what the temperature is currently. Look, Huxley's her happy birthday banner is still hanging partially because I haven't taken it out yet. But it's hanging above the trash. You know. Oh my word. Oh my word. That is on the third two. It is currently 6 degrees outside my window. 6. -11, girl. I'm sure with the wind chill, we are in the negatives. Earlier today, it said, feels like 8. I was like, yay! A balmy 8. Welcome to the Appalachian Mountains. It is cold. It has been like it snowed in like Blowing Rock and Boone today. Hey, thanks for the what was that? It's the Willy cap. It was like misting snow here today. We didn't get it. You could see it, but none accumulated. But you could see it. Wild. Wild, girl, wild. Oh, Vicky, I'm so glad. I appreciate you being here with us. Hey, Melissa in Arkansas, I am ready for warm. Hey, Melissa in Arkansas, I am ready for warmer. It's good to see you. I have quite a bit of regulars at my Wally World. That when I go in, they're like, "Oh, hey, Fami." And then I still get like the ones that are like, "I really hate to do this, but are you Fami?" And those are my faves. I'm like, "Yeah, hey girl, hey." And then it's always, "Can we get a hug and a picture?" I'm like, "Let's make a video." Hey girl, hey, we are doing good tonight. Hope you are, Lenora. It is fun. Look, I'm a people person for the most part. I have my moments just like anybody else when I don't want to be bothered. But for the most part, what little bit I get out, I do like to, conversate a little bit. Cause I don't leave the house all that much. Huxley's 4. 3 months before he was born, I went home from work and never went back. I was at home for the first 3 months before he was born, and I never went back to work outside of the home. And I have been babies on hips ever since. Sarah, thank you, love. I can't wait for you to get them. You will love them. You will love them. Sherry, so we have known that he's on the spectrum, just have never been able to get definitive answers or get in with anybody to get any definitive answers. So this is the first time we are finally at a spot and it's like, yes. You know what I mean? So it's a wonderful feeling. It's a wonderful feeling. Hey girl, hey! I love you, I mean it. I appreciate you being here. Linda Ball, I am Fami, father and mommy all in one. My husband and I had a surrogate. So I have been with them since birth. They had skin-to-skin contact from birth. So I am basically mama. Sunshine! Thank you, love. Yes, honey. 14 in East Tennessee. I feel you, baby. We at 6. I don't. So I haven't learned all of that on the spectrum. I don't know it. I don't know all of the definitions and all that yet. Thank you, Linda. Thanks for being here too. If you're here, you're family. That's the way we look at it. So welcome to the Fami's family. Love you, mean it. I call out my Fami's family in prayer morning, noon, and night. So you're on the prayer list too. 40 degrees in 40 degrees on air radio lounge. Are you really on air? I absolutely love 40 degrees right now. That would be fantabulous. Anything's better than 6. I'm not tonight. I am not tonight though. Okay. Well, look, you know, maybe you need. I have lots of Canadian fans. Maybe you need to have me on your show. We should arrange that. I should call in and say, "Hey, to my Canadian peeps, Fami loves you." Look, I'm for real, for real. I'm not joking. Look, if I say it, I mean it, for real. Message me. In fact, hotmessfami@gmail.com. Email me. Let's do this. No joke. I'm for here. I'm here. Look, Alberta, Canada. Look, there's Leanne Jordan right there. She's in Alberta. No joke. Heidi, my friend Heidi's in Canada. Yes, honey. 1,000%. Markala King, how are you, love? Mrs. B up there in Ontario. Look, I'll get you some new followers on your radio station too, don't play. New Brunswick. Look at that, Ange. Hey girl, hey! What's up? Hello in New Jersey. Jersey. Kristen, how's it going? Eagle River, Alaska. How's it going? Jen and Scorpio Lover or Scorpio Love, my bad. Rox, Christy. What's up, baby? Okay, let me get my strainer out, because what I'm about to do is, look, I'm telling you, you won't regret it, Deborah. I promise. Hey, Jennifer here in North Carolina with me. So is Karen. Let me get my strainer out so I can wash these out. Hey, in Tennessee. Come on, guys. The goal for tonight, and I will do a random coffee mug giveaway. I'll just pick one and randomly pick one of you. 500K in likes and 500 shares. If you take your finger and hit that share button and then hit the copy link and do that 10 times, and then hit the hearts 10 times, works out great for the live. Did the kids behave today? This morning was decent. By this evening, no. Plain and simple, no. I shall not tell a lie. Oh, Kelsey, if you're at the Wally World during any of that point in time, watch out. You might see me in there. Everybody is in bed except for Daddy. Daddy is down at the lodge. They're doing game night at the lodge, and he took some of that cheesecake down there. Hey, girl, hey! Now, top gifter tonight will get your choice of any volume of my cookbook, volume 1, 2, 3, or 4, or the dessert edition, whichever one you may want, and that beautiful mixer. FYI. Because that's how we roll. I like to give back. You know what I mean? So that's the way I try to do it. What's up, love bugs? She playing Sweet Dreams at the moment. Oh girl. Old girl up in the box above my head. Daddy does not do live. He doesn't like to be on the camera. He's not that much of a camera person. He's just gotten around to starting making video content on his page. So, not his thing. And he has the choice of either laying in the bed and listening to me yap on live and say the same 15, 20 things, 9,000 times throughout the night. Or go and join the friends at the lodge right behind the house and play cards until I'm done with my live. And then we hang out. He's doing really good on his video content. Like, he's picked his video content up a good bit. But it's just not his thing. He's just not much of a camera person, So, he does his videos, and he come and pop his head in the live here now and then. If he comes in before I'm done with live, he'll pop his head in and say, hey, but he ain't really into being all up on the live and all that. Hey, girl, hey! Hey, in Dallas, how's it going? Hey, Andrea. Today he had to work like on the outside of his shop in the cold. So he was like busting tail trying to hurry and get done. So I don't think his focus today was on much video content. Understandable. Then this evening he went up to the lodge, so, Look, it takes a lot to stop what you're doing. Set a stand up, set your camera up, get your lighting right, get your positioning right, get all your stuff set up, make your content, post your content. Tag everybody. Do all your little stuff before you post it. Make sure it posts. Share it to the other platforms. By the time you've done one video, it's like 40. Tag everybody. Do all your little stuff before you post it. Make sure it posts. Share it to the other platforms. By the time you've done one video, it's like 45 minutes later. It is. It just is. At least it is for me. Because I keep stopping and have to go change a diaper or clean up a mess and look, and I still manage to, normally about 4 to 8 a day is what I do. And girl, it's a lot. And still go live at night. Hey girl, hey! Melissa, thanks for your subscription. His birthday party was great. Teresa, thanks for the hearts. It went really, really good. All right, I'm about to cut up my Brussels sprouts, but I got to put them into a bowl because I want to season them real good before I put them onto the baking sheet. I'm going to do them in the oven. So I'm going to bring old Nene Nay out. Hey girl, hey! Thanks for the heart, me. So Huxley today just had a day. Like, we were better today as far as like he ate and he was really happy and in a good mood for the better part of the morning and into, midday. And then when we got later into the afternoon, he got foul and even more foul. And then by this evening, he was like, "Ring!" And I was like, okay, that's it. You're done. Now, I'm just cutting them in half. That's the way I do them. And by that time as well, Rue was basically in the same form. So everybody went to bed. I was like, that's it. We're done. We're done. Let's change Heinies. And let's do this last diaper change. Let's, or pull-ups. That's what we're doing is pull-ups. Let's do this last pull-up change. Which has already been one more for Rue because she already boo-booped. And get jammies on and cut a movie on and get ready and lay down. You know what I mean? It's done. We're done. It's been a long day. We've had a decent day. I'm not going to complain. But I'm ready. It's time. I'm ready for y'all to go to bed and y'all are ready to go to bed. Now, when I said bed, Huxley came out of the playroom and went straight into his bedroom and crawled in his bed. So he was ready too. But there again, I don't have communication with him. He can't tell me I'm ready for bed. You know what I mean? So that's another reason it is so important that I get all of this additional assistance that I can get for him. It drives me bonkers that it has taken as long as it has taken to do it. But at least it's in process. You know what I mean? Sherry Powers, yes, he is nonverbal. He speaks to me through his behavior, so I can read him. I know what he wants. I know by the way he moves. If he wants your attention, if you ever hear him off in the distance, like if I'm making a video and you hear, that's him. He's getting your attention, and it's that repetitive clap. It's letting you know, I need you, there's something that I want, and he will stand in one spot and he will do it. That's his way of communicating to you. He will grab you by the hand if he wants something to drink. He will bring you his cup, he will hand it to you, and he will walk you to the refrigerator to tell you to fill it up. When it gets down to here, he won't drink any more out of it. He wants more. So he will walk you to the refrigerator. If he wants to go outside, he will grab your hand and put it on the door handle. But he will not talk. He calls dada, 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 all day long. Calls dada. I'm mama. That's what he's always called me. Mama, 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 mama. I get mama. When he wants me, he knows who we are. He calls us. But it's still periodic when he does that. And that's when he's really frustrated. That's when he calls you. But he has to reach that frustration level before he makes the initiation of calling you. So, he just needs a little additional assistance. And it's in the works. You know what I mean? Bobby. So, I've been trying to work with flashcards. We're not there. We're just not there. Just not there. You know what I mean? And that's fine. I grew up with two of my cousins that were one with cerebral palsy and then one with high functioning autism. I know the signs. I know where we got. You know what I mean? What we got. So you just have to work through it. Oh, Dixie Gal, thank you. So whenever Huxley was born, we knew something was, or I knew something was a little bit different because he would not settle like all my other babies had before. He had to be attached to settle. And if he ever detached, it was complete chaos. Any change in routines completely threw everything off. Sometimes his sometimes he would not settle for hours on end. And there was nothing you could do but sit and hold him and rock him. So it's not something that we've kind of suspected things along the way, and we've been trying to get help, but are just finally getting able to get help. It's crazy. The amount of rigmarole that you have to go through to even get on a waiting list is ridiculous. Ridiculous. He just turned 4 on Sunday. The waiting period is crazy. They told me last, I didn't mean to do that. They told me last May or June, I think it was. They told me last May or June, we can get you on a waiting list for a possible appointment next April, meaning this coming April. I was like, excuse you? Excuse you? So now I'm going through the actual school district with a lot more ease of progress and getting things done. Now, I don't know. This program is offered through them, but it's not. They have their own facility. All right, my poke ribs back in. Hold up. My first 20 have gone out. This smells so good. Let me get my little barbecue sauce. BBQ, baby, BBQ. Now listen, you do you on your barbecue sauce. Daddy and I are mustard-based barbecue sauce fans. So we do mustard-based. If you do ketchup-based, baby, do you ketchup-based. I ain't mad at you. None in the least. Do your thing. But we like our mustard-based. So that's what I can't get, like the flashcards, I can't get you to focus on. So maybe if I had thought about doing, like printing out actual pictures of like the toilet, his toothbrush, and being like, we're going to go brush our teeth. You know what I mean? Because the flashcards, those don't work. They don't draw his attention enough. You know what I mean? Becky, we've been trying for 2 years to get outside help, honey. 2 years. That's the waiting to get help. That is the doctor's offices, and that is the school districts and all that aren't moving feet to give help. Not for the lack of trying. It's crazy. It is like pulling eye teeth. And it's not only for that. For instance, do you know how long it actually took me to get a appointment for us just to get a checkup and get set up with an initial doctor's visit in North Carolina once we got here? I called to make us an appointment at the family doctor's office to get us all scheduled, just to get initialized as an initial checkup. Literally 4.5 month wait just for a well check. and to become a patient. And I mean, I get it. You're just you're just setting up to become a patient. I get that. But still, in order to do that, they have to physically see you in office. They're not just going to set you up as a patient with the doctor and transfer your meds for you. You know what I mean? You've got to be seen before any of that can be done. So, it's not an option. You've got to wait. You know? So for a while there, and like I'm on a daily med regimen, and they were like, I said I don't even have enough meds to last me, and he said that's fine. What we'll do is we'll call you in enough just to get you to your appointment, but we're not giving any you past that, so don't miss your appointment because if you miss it, you might have to reschedule, and then if you reschedule, it could be another 2 months before you get back in. I'm like, girl, bye. Bye. So, it's pulling eye teeth to get anything. Not only that, nobody does anything with a sense of urgency, it seems. Like, they're like, oh, we're here to help. And then it's like, okay, but I've been requesting the same questionnaire now for 3 months, and you said that you emailed it 2 months again. And I didn't get it. And I followed up with 6 more voicemails, and you've never returned my call. Crazy girl. It's true. That's right, Faye. It is. This air fryer, someone within the neighborhood see the paint on it right there? Hold up. Look. It's got green paint on it where she was painting her cabinets and it was in the cabinet. Anyway, she took it out of the cabinet. She wasn't going to use it anymore and she was going to get rid of it. And I was like, no, don't get rid of it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Because it's big and it's a convection oven and air fryer all in one. So, yeah, I accumulated that one. I have accumulated that one. My other one was honestly about to go poop on me. The digital panel was starting to go out, and it was on its last leg. I had it for like 6 years. And y'all know, I cook all the time, so I use my stuff. Mama Bear, look, did Dennis say no better? You right. That's Elite Gourmet, is who that is. Oh, Shobi, thank you. Chad Daniel, thanks for the joy bean. What's my favorite? Yvette, I like pinks and purples. That's my favorite. Skirt. Let's turn around, chill, so I can finish doing these. Those have now got to go 5 minutes and let that barbecue sauce kind of, cook them down in there a little bit. And then that batch will be done and I can do the next batch. Oh, top gifter tonight. Your choice, volume 1, 2, 3, or 4 of my cookbook, or the dessert edition, whichever one you may want. And the beautiful blender. It is actually like a 3-in-1. It's got the emulsify, 2 speeds. It's got the whisk attachment. It's the blend, chop, and whip. And it's got like the little emulsifier attachment. Really cool. Handheld. Perfect. So we are currently in at 6 degrees. Cali girl, we are praying not. we won't know. We're praying not, but I won't know. I mean, we don't know anything until, I get in there and see what she says on Monday at what we're looking at. You know what I mean? Hey, girl, hey, what's up? Those air fryers do have a lot of space in them, so it will make a personal, actually, it'll do a medium-sized pizza in that. You just put it straight on the rack. So the personal size, you can get like 2 of them in there almost, if you position them right. But you gotta position them right. Hold on, this one got some bad leaves on the outside. I try to look at them when I'm cutting them. It did cut through, doggone it. T Gates. So I will use my bacon drippings in this towards this for seasoning. Erica White, y'all be safe, friend. We're still recovering from our floodwaters back in September. So we did not get anything this time. Praise good Lord above. But we're still picking up the pieces from that. Now I would normally use the meat as well, but I didn't lay any bacon out today because I got sidetracked. So I'm gonna use my drippings and I'm gonna season them up and we go roast them in the oven. Hello, bugs. Callie girl, my father has passed. And my mom and I are not on speaking terms. We speak, but we ain't like that. Like we don't get down like that. So I don't have parental help. No, my in-laws, they've got their own lives going on. So no, we don't have any parental. We don't have any parents to help. It's me and Daddy to do what we've got to do with our babies. That's the way we knew it would be whenever. Now, do we have a extended family support system within our community? Yes, we have the gunkles. We have lots of aunts and uncles in the community, and lots of adopted aunts and uncles and grandparents within our community. But that's what we have as our support system. Our actual immediate family, no. Because nobody's here. Everybody's like, my father-in-law, like, they would help if they were here, but they're in Georgia. You know? Hey, Brittany and Madison. How's it going? Hey, girl, hey. What's up, baby? Stuart, thanks for the follow. I got to give me some bacon drippings out, but my little rib back in's done. Hold up. Hold up and wait a minute. Let me get my little pan out to put them on. We'll go back and get these out. I keep spinning. Look, the little sit and spin. I got both of them to sit across from each other this afternoon and ride on it. It didn't last very long, but they did do it. Ooh, doggy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It is an air fryer, yes. And these are little country style ribs. So let me get the other batch. So let me get the other batch. Spray my little basket again. All right, so here's the last batch of the seasoned ones to go in. All right. So 380 degrees is where you're going to be. 20 minutes for the first round. Then you're going to put your barbecue sauce on it and run it for another 5 minutes. So 380. For 20 minutes. Make sure the second fan's on and we're going to let it run. Next. Next. So, Court, I have one of those, but it won't. I have no way to mount it up high enough to be inside my light ring to make it work. But I have one. See? I have one. But there's no place where it can be in light for it to work like it needs to. That's good for outside. When I'm outside, that works really good. Kim, not really. I really like that one. It does take up a fair amount of space. Keep that in mind.
I could get money back from last year.
You could. We'll find any mistakes.
Could have really used that 2 years ago when I dated that mistake for 5
My garden work? Yes, honey. Oh, we gotta do this. Crap. Sidetrack. Squirrel. Squirrel. Oh, bless. Thank you so much, love. Oh, it's that ADHD girl that kicked in. It don't take very much. Not nowadays. Swedish meatballs are really easy to make. Or that, like, in the air fryer. That's a good, easy spot to do them. hotmessfami.com. That's where you go to get them. Along with my tumblers, cookbooks, cooking aprons. And as you can see, right up there, see? Tumblers and coffee mugs. Actually, one tumbler and coffee mugs. Cali girl. Fami. Father and mommy all in one. Fami. Nettie, hotmessfami.com. That's where you can get my coffee mugs and tumblers and all my other good stuff at. Yes, I have tumblers, so you can do all of my coffee mug designs in tumbler form. I can do custom tumblers as well if you purchase the blank on my website. You just purchase the blank, let me know what you want on it. And then I have as well if you purchase the blank on my website. You just purchase the blank, let me know what you want on it. It's a good thing we're not ever eating these meals really at night. You know what I mean? Cause girl, I get so sidetracked. So one of my biggest concerns, I think too, is I think about the fact of, okay, For this first year, we'll have to go all the way down into Lenore for all of his his daytime little classes and that kind of stuff, right? So that'll be like 2 to 3 days a week, I think. So it's going to be an hour and 20-minute drive down there, his appointment, then the hour and 20-minute drive back. Then whenever he goes to school, the school's only going to be like 30 minutes, 35 minutes from the house. So that drive won't be as bad. But girl, I hope the gas prices don't go up. Especially that big old van. Hey girl, hey! Kristen, thank you for sharing the live. Jessica, thanks for sharing the live. So we live like almost off grid, so to speak. So we have to bus. We got to get him down there, basically. We live too far out. You know what I mean? So we'll have to do the busing. Oh, Melissa, I appreciate you. PPQ, yes, baby. And I ain't mad at that now. By any means, I ain't mad at that. Would not trade it for the world. Jody, yes, but none that are here like during the week full time that go to school from here. They're here on the weekends and holidays. Plus, let's face it, I'm not about to put him on a bus. I can't. Unless I really know the bus driver. You know what I mean? How will I know? I'll get me some garlic. How will I know? I'll get me some garlic cloves because I'm going to crush me some garlic cloves to stick down in there too. So we live, in order for me to get to the closest school, it's about 35, 40 minutes really drive for me. So our plan was to homeschool, and we are still going to homeschool in the long run, in the big scheme of things. But these first couple years, because Huxley is on the spectrum, he needs additional assistance. What I can offer him and do for him here at home is not going to put him where he needs to be. So I've got to do what's best for him. So that being said, Rue will most likely go to public school for the first year or two to get the basics as well and be there with Big Brother. You know what I mean? And then I will pull them and finish the schooling. I think that's going to be the smartest way to do that, and the best outcome for both of them as well. Yeah, Miss Texas, that's why I'm like, nope. Jackie, have a great evening, love. Huxley just turned 4 on Sunday. Pumpkin Queen. So, growing up, same here. Growing up, we lived way out in the boonies as well. And the bus would pick us up. But it was a 2.5 hour bus ride in the morning for us, because we were the first ones picked up and we were the last one dropped off. So it was another 2.5-hour bus ride for us in the evenings too. So the minute that I was able to drive me, my brother, and my sister to school, I was on it. Yes, ma'am. So we grew up, if any of you are familiar with South Carolina and you know where Fort Jackson is at, I grew up on the back side of Fort Jackson. There is a road called Screaming Eagle Road, and that is the road that I lived on. It straddled in certain parts the Richland County and Kershaw County line. So we were on the Richland County side, but Kershaw County schools were closer to us. But because we were on Richland County and that was what would bus us, that's where we had to go. So that's where we went, and that was the ride we got. Purple Rain, baby. But you see tonight, okay. Purple Rain, baby. But you see tonight, okay. So she fussed when her movie went off. That movie's over at this point. I'm 99% sure that movie is over now. And you see she's not crying. It's bedtime. We're getting back in the swing of things. So, I got connections from one of our adopted family here in our community who works with a lot of people within the school district for this exact thing. Gave me direct contact to an early childhood development center that would automatically put me in touch with and set me up with the referral to get into the school program and get things going. And literally, I made the first phone call 3 weeks ago. I made the second phone call this past week, like this week on Monday, just as a follow-up. And like ball rolling by today, and I have an appointment for evaluation on Monday. After over 2 years of trying to get all this happen and rolling. But you know what? I'm a firm believer too. In time, on time. It was when it was meant to be, in the time that it was meant to happen. You know what I mean? It happened at this point in time for a reason. I'm a firm believer in that. You know what I mean? So, in time, on time. You know what I mean? Y'all remember that song? Alexa, pause. Y'all remember that song? They sing that one song. My God was in time for the children of Israel that crossed the mighty Red Sea. He was on time when the walls of Jericho fell at Joshua's feet. Every time I feel discouraged, I don't have to wonder where he'll be. God, he's been in time, on time, every time for me. I just flicked that in the crack of my stove. I'll be digging that out later. Booty hole. Booty hole. That one right there, she didn't know how to wash. Hey girl, hey. Alright, it is 10:46. Currently. PM. That is where we are at. I am going to... My other batch of polk is about done back there. And ready for her ready for her glazing. Crazy cat lady. I do meal prep for my family at night so that way they have home cooked meals for the next day or two. So we cook late at night so that I don't have to cook during the day. And I can tend to the babies and play with the babies and work on trying to get everybody to talk and potty train. And we're not even going to discuss that right now because that is not going as smooth as I want it to, but it's okay. I wanted to mash them because I really wanted them to really permeate some of that good aromatic flavor for me and all that other good jazz and all that other good stuff. But you know what? I ain't got time for this tonight. Other good jazz and all that other good stuff. But you know what? I ain't got time for this tonight. She was being a pain in my rump. So we just about to cut this up and we gonna throw it in here. Hey baby, how you doing? Booyah. 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 Like this, like that. Like this, like so. Oh, I hear my little thing. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me see. And then I also have, this is my way of also promoting like my cookbook line. I have 4 cookbooks, technically 5 with the dessert edition. This is my way of promoting my coffee mugs and my tumblers and my cooking aprons and my cooking classes and all that other good stuff. She has gone off. She says off. O-F-F. Off. Slide this out a little bit right here. Like this, like so. Slide your little poke round in here. Get your little barbecue sauce. Oh, shoot. Here you go. My cookbooks are available at my website, Hot Mess Fami. My name here, hotmessfami.com. And you can buy them individually. You can get them in a box set, which comes with 2 of my coffee mugs as well. And you can get coffee mugs in box sets if you want multiple coffee mugs. That is just another way of, I kind of build my, I build my CD fund. I'm trying my doggest to get into the studio to cut another CD, or it's going to have to technically be my first one all over again because I don't have a copy of the first CD I ever did. And everybody wants a CD of me singing, and I don't have a way to do that unless I get into the studio and cut one again. So I've been raising funds for that, and that's what I do. Other than paying for shipping for stuff that y'all win, buying more giveaways and that kind of stuff, and if I need a little bit of grocery money, I do that. But I've been saving. I just haven't made it very far in my savings. So it's quite expensive, though. You see that mess I made? I gotta clean that up. I'm good at making messes. But you know what good cook ain't mess? I'm also a good cleaner. Cleaner, baby. Yes. Run that thing. Our house, I have a house tour pinned on my page. So the second pinned video on my page. Dell, look, somebody was getting rid of this air fryer in the neighborhood, and I was like, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's a winner chicken dinner, baby. Yes. All right. Cleaned up my mess. All done. Spin you round again. Look, I live in a tiny house, but I'm one of the only tiny houses that actually has a chandelier in my tiny house. Woot woot. Look, That prize for top gifter. Mm-hmm. That's that handheld blender. Look, that prize for top gifter. Mm-hmm. That's that handheld blender. Of whichever volume of my cookbook you want. That goes to the top gifter of tonight's live. I am not growing a beard. I've just been lazy and not been shaving. I've been more occupied with taking care of the kids. And with Huxley being sick the one day this week too. Tom Morgan! How are you? Hey, girl. What's up, baby? Hey, Vicky. What's going on? I don't need that no more. I'm done with that. Okay, I got to get some seasonings on this. Some seasonings. Now, we got our little bacon drippings on there, but I am still going to add a little bit of EVOO as well. Because, you know, that bacon dripping's going to do its thing for the flavor, but I want to make sure nothing gets all burnt up either. Homie, don't play that. Fami, don't play that. I know I put garlic in there, but I'm still going to sprinkle garlic on there too. How long have we been in our tiny home? So, we came here about 3 years ago. Now, we weren't full-time in ours to begin with, but it didn't take very long before we became full-time in ours. Now, this is that, and now we go marry them. We go marry the ingredients a little bit. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Elena and Nikki, thanks for being here. So, our tiny home is has been added on to a few times, quite a few times. It's not really that much of a tiny home anymore. We are 1,100 square foot. If you technically count the 2 loft spaces as bedrooms, and you were to, our playroom is technically a bedroom too, and then there's the original bedroom, and then right here is our master bedroom. Technically, if you count those other, I have 5 bedrooms. A living room, a dining and a kitchen area, and a bedroom. Look! Fami has called me here today, BBQ King, to marry these ingredients together. What Fami has brought together, may it be ever so yummy in your tummy forevermore. Let the church say amen. Amen. The door across from the fridge, that's our bathroom. Alright, let me get a little pan here. Well, not a little pan. I gotta get a pretty decent sized pan. I am going to cover her in some aluminum foil. Dull side up. Dull side up. Dull side is your non-stick side. If you didn't know, you know now. The more you know. Hey girl, said you can't keep an old dog, teach an old dog new tricks? Juanita, thank you, love. You hear it beeping? I hear it beeping. Oh, she said, beep, beep, come get me out. She said, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I said I'm done. Come get me out. Yes, honey. Beautiful. Scrumptious beautiful. Baby. Yes, honey. Look at them country style ribs. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh, them things they smell so good too. They do, they smell so good. So good. Where's Martha? Sweet Baby Ray, Sweet Golden, mustard. I will reheat these in the air fryer or oven. If I do them in the oven, I normally just have them wrapped in tin foil and throw them in there. Like 325 degrees for about 15-20 minutes. Done. So, Cindy, they are very close to like you can fork cut those because I can mash them with the tongs and they start to fall apart. But when I reheat them tomorrow, they will really fall apart. Because you got to remember, I cook for the next day. So they'll be reheated. So they'll get cooked a little bit more. And I don't want to overcook them because then it dries them out. I have always loved to cook. Hey, Nora, how are you, love? Thanks for joining. Ooh, girl, I forgot to put my EVOO on the pan because I want to put a little bit down. Again, I ain't trying to have nothing stick to the pan. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Spread it on there, girl. Spread around. Now, when I say I don't want them to burn, I mean I don't want them to burn and stick to the thing. Do I want the leaves to brown a little bit on these? Yes, honey. I want them to get a little crispy. That's why I coated them in the EVOO. And I don't like my Brussels sprouts to be cooked down to mush neither. I want them to have a little bit of texture to them and flavor, you know? Now, I use my spatty because you know I ain't about to waste none of this good old juice up in this bowl neither. Scrape that thing right on out on that lip. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Sure enough. Mm-hmm. Now, as much as I normally don't like to crank my oven up at night, I have no option because I have to do the big pan of these. I ain't got time to do two separate small pans. So, I will bake at 325 degrees. And normally about 20-25 minutes is about does it for me. They start to crisp. Then once I bake them to there, I'll turn the toast, the broiler on, and I'll move them up so that it really kind of toasts the top. Then I'll sprinkle feta cheese over them when I bowl them up. Baby, what you talking about? Girl, don't you ever leave that sauce behind in the bowl. And that is why I'm invited to the cookout. Yes, honey. Amy, thanks for the let them cook. Now, I'm going to drizzle back over with a little bit more of the balsamic vinegar. All right, we're going to let that oven heat up and do its thing in just a few minutes. I am on, yes, so we're on LP, gas, same thing. I'm going to start us a timer. I'm going to get my tablet and start us a timer. Now, this will be for us to finish reaching that 500K in likes and 500 shares for a coffee mug random giveaway. And this will be for our final top gifter for tonight's live to win the prize for top gifter. So, we're going to do a 15-minute timer. I'm not playing with you tonight. Y'all know normally I do a 20. Tonight I'm doing you 15. Let me get over here to it. We're going to do this thing. All right. 15-minute timer starting now. You got 15 minutes. 15 minutes to make it 500K in likes and 500 shares. 15 minutes to be top gifter of tonight's live and win your choice of cookbook and the hand blender by Beautiful. Thanks for the shares and the likes. All right, she's at 125, so I'm going to go ahead and pop her in here while she continues to heat. Once it goes bloop and tells me that it has reached the temperature it's supposed to be at, I will then set a timer for about 20-25 minutes. I'll probably set it for like 22, and then I'll check it and then still run it a few more, because that's just the way I roll. Because you know I can never not just look at things. Hey, Penny. Hey, Michelle. We did country style ribs. What's up, Shannon? And then I got Brussels sprouts going. And then tomorrow I will, right before I get ready to serve this, I got a little barbecue sauce on my finger. Before I get ready to serve these, I will throw together a couple cans of green beans. So it'll be a double green day tomorrow as sides. Yes, ma'am. Show enough. So fresh asparagus. Speaking of, I have some of that in the Frigidaire too. I do it at 320 degrees, 320, not 325. 320 degrees. I coat mine in olive oil, season it up with my blend of seasonings. I normally do lemon pepper, the cilantro lime seasoning, some additional black pepper, and some garlic over the top. Mix it up real good. Throw it in the pan in the oven, on a pan in the oven, just like I did the Brussels sprouts just now. Throw them in there for about 20 minutes and let them go. Honey, good. Scrumptious. Now, you know I'm a doctor up in green beans. I got some taters I'm going to throw in them green beans, so it'll be taters and green beans. And then I'm going to season them boogers up. Come on now. I love venison. Now, I have never had deer heart, but I do love venison. I grew up, my dad and my brother were hunters. So we had venison. That was one of our main forms of red meat, was venison. Jen, thanks, love. Ooh, deer tacos? Yes, honey. Deer spaghetti? So good. So good. And onion sausage? Yes, honey. Yes. Yes, honey. Stephanie, I am from South Carolina originally and now reside in North Carolina. The Carolinas. Manwiches, yes, honey. Yes, yes. All day long. Oh, Jean, thank you. Jen, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm down for aging backwards. Yes. Hey, girl, hey! Onion sausage. It literally has like minced onion in it. It is fantastic. Oh, Wendy, I appreciate you. Love you, mean it. Appreciate you being here. Being part of the family, babes. Now, Daddy, I have eaten bison. I've only had like a bite or two of it. Daddy has eaten bison burger before at a couple different restaurants, and I have eaten it, like eaten a bite off of his, and it's good. I don't mind it either. Girl, look, now I'm a meat eater. I gotta eat meat. It is what it is. I can't go plain on just straight up veggies. I can't. I gotta have a little bit of meat in my diet. Not all the time. I can do, I can do vegetable days, but then I got to have it at some point in time. All right, let me see where our timer's at. And then I'm probably going to sing you a song or two. All right, 9 minutes. Top gifter and to make it to 500K and 500 shares. Okay? Girl, Rue is asleep. Out like a light. And I am here for it. I have not cooked the bear meat yet. It's still in the freezer up there. I'm still leery. Girl, my mama used to make squirrel stew and rabbit stew. I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. I ain't doing it. I ain't. Morgan Dawn, yes, I've been home with the babies since birth. So, look, acquired taste for show. Courtney, thank you for the gift. I don't think I can do the frog legs either. I can't. I don't like frogs. I don't do frogs. Period. So I don't think I could eat a frog leg. And I've seen them. I can't. No. I can't do it. I cannot bring myself to doing it. Robin, thank you. Vicky, thank you. Now, I like chicken livers and gizzards. I do. Amanda, I do. Once every 8 to 9 weeks. Look, y'all can say tastes like chicken all you want to. Now, I like to fully rely on God, but I ain't eating a frog. Not interested. Now, look, I won't eat a frog, but I'll eat snails, escargot. I'll eat escargot. I've eaten escargot. It's salty, but I'll eat it. I've never been offered turtle yet. I would try it. I'll try anything most part one time. But I can't do, except for the frog leg. I can't do the frog leg. Robin, thank you for the galaxy. I love oysters. I have been to the alligator festival where they do the alligator bites, but I didn't want to stand in line for 45 minutes for gator bites, so I passed. I would try them though. Crawfish I have never had, but I would love to try. I love lobster. I love a lot of seafood. So I've never had snake before. I don't know if I could eat that. I don't know if I could. I would try, I guess. No mountain oysters. Thanks for the money gun, Robin. All right, let me think of a song or two. I will be back on again tomorrow night. Yep. Let's think. How about... All right, you got 5 minutes and 20 seconds. 5 minutes, 20 seconds, okay? How about we do some... Ooh, we ain't done this one in a couple lives. How about... Baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low. Put some music on the soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling that was quite this strong. I can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man. How about some ooh, I can't do the Carrie Underwood. I can't remember half the words to some of that. Let's see. What about I'm watching y'all. I'm watching y'all. I'm trying to think of another one. Softly and tenderly, Jesus is calling to you and to me. I don't remember all the words to that one either. That's about all I remember. Elvis did he did How Great Thou Art on his gospel album. He did Then Sings My Soul, My Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. There was that one. Let's see. What else? Little David. Well, little David, he stood small, but Goliath, oh, so tall. I'm giving it all to you, said little David. And just like the lion and the bear he slew, when it comes down to me and you, he says the battle's not mine. I give it to you, Lord, it's thine. I said the battle's not mine, said little David. Lord, it's thine, I'm in your favor. I'm giving it all to you. I knew not what to do, but I'm so glad you were letting me see that you're really all that I need. The battle's not mine, I give it to you. Lord, it's thine. I said the battle's not mine, I give it to you. Lord, it's thine. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Who's it gonna be? Top gifter, who's it gonna be? Four, three, two, one. Time is up. Time is up. And our top gifter of tonight's live is Chad Daniel. Congratulations. You are the top gifter of tonight's live and the winner of the whichever volume of the cookbook you want. You have to let me know in the email which volume you want to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, or the dessert cookbook. And the handheld blender by the Beautiful Collection from Drew Barrymore. Congrats. Congrats. So send me an email, hotmessfami@gmail.com, with your name, shipping address, and which volume of the cookbook you want to go along with your blender. Congratulations. Thank you for all who have contributed tonight. Liked, shared, gifted, commented. I love you. I mean it. I'm not gone just yet. I'm going to sing you two or three more little songs here. And then I'm going to get out of here. Somebody asked for I See Nothing But the Blood. So, what can wash away my sins? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. What can make me whole again? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Oh, precious is the flow that makes me white as snow. No other fount I know. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Giselle, what did she say? Hold up. Giselle. All right, I'm going to do Old Rugged Cross, and then I'm going to do my two closers. I'm just letting you know, because that's where we at. So, here you go. You ready? On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. How I love that old cross, where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. I love you. I mean it. All right, I'm going to get ready to do our closing songs for the evening. Don't forget, we'll be back live again tomorrow evening with some more music and songs and cooking and chatting and, you know, who knows what else. I love you. I mean it. Join me back here tomorrow night. But before we go, thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Good night, sweethearts.